Well, hey, this is Chase, and I just got a really good tip for those of you that have never used an autoresponder and are wondering why you might want to use one. Do people really think it's important? What's the importance of an autoresponder? Why would you ever want to create a list? And as you can see on my screen right here, I'm going to try to answer some of these questions. But as you see highlighted in yellow are 8 emails from a person that used to be kind of my upline in an affiliate tool, and now Diane thinks that I would be interested. I never had a personal relationship with her. I just happened to be in her downline when I used a specific tool, and I'm not even using that anymore. This is years ago. And there's 8 emails in the span of from 1:35 p.m. to 2:01 p.m. and I might be getting more, I don't know. And the emails are talking about something that she's very passionate about. I get that, but I'm not. And I'm sure you've probably gotten emails like this or similar to that someone's just pushy, pushy, pushy. And it's okay to be pushy if, you're giving good information to people who have asked for it, okay? I haven't asked to continue with, programs that this woman is wanting to do. I didn't ask for that. So it's a challenge because I emailed her and I said, I'm really not interested in anything that you're doing now. I appreciate that years ago we did some things maybe, and I didn't even work with you personally. So it's kind of an awkward thing, right? But let me go back, and I do have another email. And actually, I get a number of emails from all sorts of people that I do. Okay, I want to get their information. I, I want that. Okay, and so I've highlighted some, and I'm just going to go look at my sponsor, my partner, not just my sponsor, is my partner, someone that I admire, I work with, and I want to get information from. Okay, so if you look at the bottom of this email, okay, it has a very important part. It has an unsubscribe, which means if I'm ever tired of getting email from George and I don't want it to clutter my inbox, I can unsubscribe and boom, it's professional. George is not going to go crying because I've unsubscribed. He's only sending out information to people that want it. And I want it. I don't want to miss an email from this guy who has shown me how to make $30,000 in the last year. Okay? And it's just getting going. So that's a type of person I want to get from information from. So I can click unsubscribe, and you'll notice in the far, in this right corner here, he's using a very professional autoresponder, get response, okay? And they, at the bottom of every email, they give the recipient the option to maybe unsubscribe if you're just tired of the information. That could happen. Your goals may change. But what about maybe maybe you're gonna change your email. Maybe you're gonna move this email to a different email address. So you can just click on change your contact information. Another very professional way to manage your subscription to this person that you're subscribing from. And I can see that my email there, it's actually very professionally done. GetResponse does a great job. There are a lot of great autoresponders out there that do it the right way. So as you can see, it lists my email, but not the whole thing, because I know my email. And the company is just saying, you're currently receiving emails at this following address. Would you like to change it? And so I could, if I wanted, I could change in and I could put a different email address. And that would automatically transfer the email address. And so when George sends me an email, it'll go to maybe a more private email. And George will have it in the database. He's not going to go looking for it and try to email me directly. He's using an autoresponder. And he's got a list of, I'm going to say, tens of thousands of people. Tens of thousands of people, because he understands the value. He understands what I'm explaining in this video is that people want to be educated and informed and get the latest updates via email. And then they can change that email address however they want, or they could even just say, you know what, I appreciate the information, but I've moved on. My preferences, my goals have changed. Okay, so George is doing a great job, and so I could even unsubscribe if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. But I could. Okay, so the value of an autoresponder is you give your recipient the control and the power to decide whether they want to continue getting email from you. So what does that mean to you? You should always have good content, and you should probably, honestly, send out about 80% good, helpful content that has no sales pitch in it, no links to make you money. Because why? You want to develop a relationship and help people. Have you ever heard that before? Helping people is a good thing? Of course you have. So you need to do that through your email and through your autoresponder. So every autoresponder you send out, every message you send out to literally hundreds or even thousands or even tens of thousands of people should have good value. You should offer helpful advice, a follow-up, and you should, websites or webinars or any help that is going to help someone that maybe is at a level below you in their skills and their experience. You're going to help them. And so many times, 80% of the time, you're not going to try to sell them something, because boy, are we sick and tired of that. But when 80% of the time, roughly, we're getting continual messages that are helpful, and it increases our skills. It helps us be a better marketer or a better business person or just a better person in general, with personal motivation or a technique or a marketing idea, or just a reach out to maybe meet in one-on-one in person, or maybe on the phone or on Skype, or come to a webinar. These are all helpful, okay? But what's not helpful is when you get someone is just continually, without much of a relationship, sending you email after email after email in a span of minutes, like half an hour, and there's really no intention to help. It's just like, I want to send out 8 emails, change the subject line so they think it might be something new or different, and we got abbreviations that just don't make sense. And that type of thing, I think, would probably upset you, and that's why I'm doing this video. It doesn't really upset me. It's just it's disappointing to see that so many people think that the email, that sending out email, this is the way to do it, and it just turns people off. So my advice to you: don't ever do that. And if you have something that a good friend or a person you know would just be awesome with, give them a call first, or say, hey, I have an offer I'd like you to look at. If you're interested, click on this and get my autoresponder message, which will allow you to unsubscribe or change your email address at any point, so that you can manage the communication from me that you receive. Now that, as you're listening to this and watching and looking at my screen and realizing you see this all the time, probably not 8 emails in the span of a half an hour. That's kind of over the top. But I mean, I get emails throughout the day, and there are people that I look forward to getting emails from, okay? And I save them, okay? And I even bookmark them or file them in a folder so I can keep that valuable content. And maybe I'm going to use it in emails I'm going to send out. There's so many reasons why I wouldn't want to keep that information. So obviously you are familiar with what I'm talking about. This is nothing new, but maybe I've opened up the door to help you understand the value of an autoresponder and why you should spend 10 to 12 bucks, maybe 15 bucks a month to have a manageable list, a manageable database. You send out messages of good value, good content, and helpful. And every so often, you can recommend an affiliate tool or even a business, because at that point, you've developed a relationship that someone's going to trust you, that you're a helpful person. They feel like you will help them be a better person, a better marketer, and more successful in their business. I don't just join anybody, and I'm certain you don't either. You shouldn't. You should join people that offer value, that will build you up and give you information and connection that will help you become a better person, a better marketer, a more successful business person. That's what I try to do, and I may not do it all the time, but I do recognize when I get 8 emails from one person, and I can just tell right off the bat that it's really not a value-based email. It's, come just join me. I want you to join me because you joined me a long time ago, and we haven't stayed in touch, but why don't you join me here? And I haven't been in touch with you for months or even years, but I have your email, and I'm just emailing you because I want you to join. See the difference? I know you get those emails, and it's this email, or I'm sorry, this video is an attempt to change the tide, and it's a huge onslaught of people that do it the wrong way. I get it. But maybe a few of you will get it, that there is a right way to use email. There is a right way to have an autoresponder and send out valuable content to people that are initially curious and ultimately pretty interested in looking at what you have to offer them. That's the start of a business relationship. And I get people that say, Chase, your videos, your help, your webinars, I'm in. I know you'll help me. I know you're going to make me a better marketer. I know I'm going to be successful in the business that I love, and I want you to be part of that, and I want to mentor and partner with you. That's all this is all. I mean, that's what this is all about. Okay? We don't blast an email continually to wear someone down where they click and join, because you haven't taught them anything at that point. They're just reacting to just overwhelming emails, and they're like, okay, I'll try it or whatever. That's not the relationship I want to have. I don't want someone to join me that is just overwhelmed and just broken down because I'm in their inbox every day with join this, and they give up and they just join. I wouldn't want that, and I don't. But I will try to help people learn how to be professional and courteous and honest and just respectable in everything that they do online, including their online business, so that they can develop a team of like-minded entrepreneurs that want to work together and get more done than you can do by yourself. A team of like-minded people can do a lot more and be a lot more effective than someone that just joins and they're just worn down because you've emailed them 50 times, okay? So I realize I made the point. Hopefully I did, and hopefully you get the value of my video here. If you want to know more about some of the autoresponders I use, I may put links in the description of the video, or maybe this will be on Facebook. But if you want to find out more about me, I will definitely put my Facebook link so we can have a communication and get to know each other and see if there's a mutual interest in maybe working online together in some capacity. Okay? Isn't that a much better way to work? I definitely think so. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it gave you some food for thought, and I hope that you, like me and George and a lot of other people, begin using an autoresponder in the right way. It's powerful when you do it the right way, and really you'll be unstoppable in your business, because you're going to attract people that are just like, this is so refreshing from the way the real world is when people are just emailing you to get you to join. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching this, and hope to meet you soon. Have a great day.